What's up, everybody? It's Chris Reynolds here, and as you can tell, I just got home from work, and I'm going to show you one of my amazing grilling recipes. It is flank steak with chimichurri sauce, and so I'm going to give you a little tutorial, and we're going to post this recipe in case you ever need to cook something that's just going to bring excitement for the whole family, and you can do it the same day as you get home, obviously. But first, you want to take this right here. This is a cup of olive oil. Pour that bad boy in there. Then you got 2/3 cups of sherry wine vinegar, because you gotta have that tart. And then we got parsley. We have an herb garden out back. It was like a Mother's Day gift a long time ago. We keep that bad boy alive so that we can get fresh herbs and chop them up. That's what's gonna bring that green to the chimichurri. We got that basil right there. It smells so good. And then I actually got some oregano that I cut up. And there's several types of oregano out there. This is Italian oregano. And then, should have it. And then you got a lot of garlic right here. Again, I will give you all the measurements for all this stuff. And this is just gonna be your marinade for the steak, but also it's gonna make an awesome sauce that you can pour over your steak that I'll show you at the end. And you're gonna wish you could try this. And then we'll do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm cheating tonight because we didn't have any fresh lemon. So I always keep this bad boy in the kitchen, this and some lime. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I had salt and pepper in there as well with that garlic. It smells fantastic. And then you're gonna blend this bad boy up. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your blender stays closed, because I didn't do that one time. And it is not easy to get off the ceiling. So this could be a little loud, but let's get this bad boy. That's that color you want, that green color from all this fresh herbs. And let me grab the steak. All right, now I got my nice flank steak. Look at that piece of meat, looks fantastic. First thing you want to do is make sure you salt and pepper. Where you at, pepper? There you are, pepper. Both sides. Push that in a little bit. Don't be afraid to get a little dirty here. Get salt and pepper the other side. I will suggest if you get a flank steak, sometimes depending on where you get your steak, there's fat on there. Trim that fat as good as, or the best as you can, as good as you can. Learn the English language, Reynolds. And I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc. So here's the catch. You can marinate this for only 2 hours. I usually try to do between 2 and 4 hours. I wouldn't do it overnight because of that vinegar, that sherry, it becomes stronger and stronger as you go. But I always chop mine in half because it's a lot easier to get in the Ziploc to marinate. So you're gonna put those bad boys in the Ziploc right there. How fancy is this? I could have put it in a plate, but I'm gonna be real with you. I have three kids. I'm the one that cooks at home. My wife can cook, but it's usually me, a little more flexible of the schedule. You're gonna take that chimichurri sauce. You're gonna pour it all in that steak. But the catch is, before you pour it all out, and so you don't have to do any more dishes, take that where you measured that olive oil and put you some in there. And you're gonna wanna cover that with some plastic and let it sit out, don't refrigerate it. And that is gonna be what we pour over our steak once it's cooked. So once you get it in there, try to get as much air out as possible. Close that boy up and just massage it. Massage it like you love it, and then it's gonna fill your belly later. If you don't like the color green, I'm sorry, but when it looks like this, you know it's gonna taste good. And I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator, and it's 3 o'clock. We start cooking around 5, so I got 2 hours. I'll see you then. All right, now I got my grill smoking it up right here, the big green egg. I don't know what grill you cook with, but we're basically gonna cook these steaks on medium high. So I'll be about, I don't know, 400, 450. Put them on there for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, rotate them 45 degrees, another 6 minutes, and I'm gonna flip it and then cook it for about 8 minutes, and it's gonna be done. And it's gonna be juicy, medium rare. That's exactly what we want. I kind of go by touch, so I'm giving you the exact time that the recipe calls for, but ultimately, depending on what your grilling style is, I'll kind of show you my process, and we'll see how good it turns out. But let's go check on the steaks. All right, guys, the grill's getting there. We're around 400 now. So we split that difference between 4 and 5, we'll be good. But a lot of people always want to know what the secret to grilling it. And I'm sorry, this is wind-blown hair here. It's called humidity. But the secret of my grilling is this. This episode is brought to you by Bug Assault. If you've never heard of Bug Assault, if you cook anywhere in Georgia, there's flies everywhere in the summer. This bad boy right here will take them down with no problem. So a couple things make this steak chimichurri meal fantastic. One is the Bug Assault, and the other is my wife is making her special mushrooms. That takes a little bit of cab, some beef stock and onions, and obviously mushrooms and some butter, and it is butter. I cannot wait to show y'all what that looks like, so stay tuned. All right, the time has come. So in a green egg, I don't know what you cook with, but you always open up a green egg, give it a little air. They call it burping it, so that the flames don't just get after you. I'm gonna take these nice flank steaks here and sizzle. Six minutes, rotate them, flip them, eat them. I can't wait to show you this. All right, it's time to flip these bad boys. See what we got here. Oh yeah. Look at that, here we go. All right, it's time to check these bad boys. Feel pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're good. So we got them. The key is, everybody thinks you're done at this step right here. But this is what needs to happen. But these bad boys right here, don't start cutting into them. Let them rest. Give them, 6, 7, 8, even 10 minutes to sit there and just kind of soak up everything that you've put into, all the love that you've put into it, and then it will be ready to slice. All right, so we are off the grill. We were ready to cut here. So when you cut this steak, you always want to slice against the grain. So you'll be able to see the grains in your steak. Go against that. Because when you do, you get this. Look at that. I'm gonna slice this up here. The only thing that is troubling me, as I said, I had a glass of cab because my wife is making her famous mushrooms. I just want you to see here. So when you do flank steak, you get a good, nice, colorful meat. But if you have kids like mine, you also got to go a little more well. So you can cook it the way people want to eat it very easily. But like I was saying, I had a glass of cab, but you know what I could use? I could use one of those Tipsy Tuesdays from Miss Tabi herself. So what I'm gonna do is something different, what we've never done before. I'm actually gonna throw it over to Tabi's house where she is creating us another amazing summer cocktail for Tipsy Tuesday with Tabi. Take it away, Tabi.
Hey Chris, have I got the perfect drink for you? It involves blackberries and bourbon. It's called Blackberry Bourbon Smash.
Add 2 tablespoons of honey to the blackberries and smash them. Add crushed ice to your glass and then a couple of heaping spoons of the blackberries. Add 2 ounces, more or less, of the bourbon. Top it off with lemonade and stir.
Oh, Chris, this is so great, so refreshing, perfect for your grill tonight.